Excellent. Well, I'm very fortunate to be interviewing Priti Ambani. Now, Priti, tell us what you do.
Thank you, Mai, for the opportunity. So I'm the co-founder of the Next Billion. Next Billion is a mission-driven enterprise that wants to leverage the power of crowds and collaboration to enable women to raise their economic potential through entrepreneurship. So we're all about giving them access to networks, skills, mentors, markets, all through the power of crowds. We recently launched Globally Spotted. It's a dedicated platform to raise visibility for women-led businesses from the world over. So on Globally Spotted, you can come discover and amplify women-led businesses. See, we have a big issue here of visibility. Women are doing amazing work. They're raising economics for not just their families, communities on a regional, national, international level, but they're not visible.
And so tell me, why did you want to be a foundation member of SUPERdiverse WOMEN?
I think, as a recent immigrant to New Zealand, what I found was we need champions. We need folks who are going to be not just mentors, but who are going to champion you, who are going to advocate for you, who are going to be your strong supporters. I feel like SUPERdiverse Women can help band together women with diverse ethnic backgrounds. They have so much story within them. They have so many different experiences. And they need champions in the workplace. They need champions in the leadership arena to help focus on their strengths.
So is this role modeling? Is this inspiration?
It is.
Yeah, and it's also the ability for SUPERdiverse women to be able to help other SUPERdiverse women to get through the
Absolutely.
ranks.
Absolutely, and that's, I come back to the role of sponsors. We need staunch advocates, and diversity is no longer just a politically correct thing to do. I think it brings immense value to the organization. And you'd be silly to just look at resumes and not look at the story behind the person. And ethnic women bring rich stories.
So tell me about your journey, not just as a woman, but as a coloured woman and a migrant. Well, how has that made your journey unique and different?
It has. I think my background, growing up in India, reaching out, sort of being a part of the rat race initially, seeking out resources that were limited, being really scrappy. It's taught me so much, and that's really has been an integral part of myself, my journey as an entrepreneur. I don't sweat over the small things. I'm grateful for what I have. I want to give back. So all of those qualities have been ingrained in me because of the experiences I have, and I'm eager to give back. To people with similar experiences who've gone through
and so
different
have you
obstacles.
found greater challenges because of this combination that you're both a woman and you're an Indian,
right?
And you're an immigrant, a triple package.
Yeah, and I've been fortunate enough. I feel like I've had a great education, great opportunities. So I feel like I've been in a really good position. At the same time, I've actively looked for champions. I've looked to network. I've looked to find people like me who would support me. And I understand that that's not easy to do for everybody. And I think that gap has to be met. I find that I've had lots of privileges, but again, also made many conscious efforts to overcome those roadblocks, which have been hard. Also what I find is SUPERdiverse women have unconventional backgrounds. They don't all have the similar resume that companies are looking for leadership roles or for executive roles. And I know I'm one of them. I have a very unconventional background. I have an engineering degree, roles in media and communications. I'm a startup entrepreneur. I've worked in the internet. So, a person looking at my resume is going to be like overwhelmed. I have a very strong resume, but I won't fit in, those cookie cutter roles.
That's right. So tell me, what are the unique benefits then that people get from dealing with a SUPERdiverse woman like you?
They get so much. They get, the richness of my experience, my outlook,
And how is that different from other people?
I think it's just the more you are open to all of these cultural elements, I think you become richer as a person, and that richness, that experience reflects back on the organization, on the work you do. It's no different. All of my experiences are directly ingrained in the work I do. They're ingrained in the way I relate to people, the empathy I show. So all of those things are tremendously essential for an organization that is future driven. Because that's how our market is today. They're incredibly diverse people.
So talk about the markets today.
Yeah.
That we need to cater for, because in many ways the markets are also very super diverse.
They are. Women are an economic powerhouse. They make decisions that are, churning markets, products. They are this, sort of brand spokesperson. They make economic decisions for their family. They make healthcare decisions for their family. They're in a very important role.
And what about specifically super diverse women?
I think the market is changing in the sense that all of these different sections of our society are gaining importance. They're making their decisions. They're making.
But are those decisions different from other women who aren't super diverse?
Well, I think they have different sort of stories, different situations in their homes, their families, their communities.
And why is that?
It's a lot of cultural aspects as well.
They're not from here, so they come from a different culture. They speak a different language. They have a different religion,
and they follow a lot of that. It's not like I come from India and I have left India in any way. A lot of the things that I've grown up doing, I still do. Things that I grew up with, my children grew up with as well. The stories, the experiences, the festivals, the cultural aspects. So we bring all of that with us, and so our perspectives are different, and we expect a society, expect a market that embraces all of that.
Mm-hmm. So what are you going to be doing in Super Diverse Women?
Well, I'm eager to give back. I'm eager to help other women, mount some of those roadblocks that I have faced, whether it's access to my networks, access to skills I have, and I'm eager to, champion women, not just be a mentor, but be active, staunch advocates.
And the great thing about Super Diverse Women is we can network with each other, we can work with each other, we can support each other.
Absolutely. I'm very excited to see where this goes.
Great. Thank you very much, Priti.
Thank you.